Guys, I am Steve. I'm here in Japan. This is Niigata, and today we're going to be talking about Japanese packed rice. The process all starts in this room right here. The rice comes into the factory like this in big 10-kilogram bags like this. So the rice that you saw that came out of the bags is fed into the top of this machine. They can put up to 10 bags in here, which is 10 kilograms each. That's 100 kilograms of rice. The rice is then fed down through the machine into these different, total of 12 channels. The rice is then fed down from the 12 channels down to the bottom, where it is then processed according to the desired weight. The weight can be changed, and how much goes into there can all be adjusted through the machine. This is where the whole process starts. Now we're going to head downstairs and see the next step in the process. The rice that you saw being weighed out and measured upstairs is then dropped down through this machine and into each one of these packages. And if you look right here, the perfect amount of rice is put into each package automatically, being fed from up there from what was sorted out. Hi, there is the beginning of the packed rice process. In order to cook rice, you need water. And in order to cook rice properly, you need the proper amount of water. This machine right here measures out the perfect amount of water to put in for the amount of rice that is inside each package. All right, the next step in the process, as the rice gets filled with water and it comes through here, the next is to seal up each package, each tray, and that's what this clear film is used for. This machine automatically puts the film over each package. It's measuring out the film. It then comes down this way, and this is opening up some holes to allow it to release pressure and steam up as it's going. That's what this machine is doing. Because after the film is cut and laid out for the perfect size for it, you need to put some heat on to get the film to adhere to the package. That is what is happening right here. And as it continues down the line and comes down here, the next thing you need to do is trim off the extra film. That's what these machines right here are doing. Now, each package has the perfectly cut and trimmed film sealed to each package of packed rice. Stuff. Now that we're packed, now that we're ready to go, comes time to cook the rice. That's what we're going to see next. First thing you feel up here is the steam, that warmth and the steam that's being used to cook the rice. All of a sudden, it got so much warmer up in this part of the factory. All of the packages that you saw now come up here, and they're loaded onto one of these large trays. It's a sorted thing like this here, where the rice is cooked in multiples like this. They can cook up to 188 packages of rice at one time inside one of these machines right here. This tray that you're looking at right here just came out of being cooked. The rice has been steamed, cooked, pressurized, and it's coming back onto the line right now after being done. Check out all the automation being used to pull each cart with all of that. I imagine that's going to go up. It's going to pull it this way as this one comes up for the next one to get ready to be steamed. So you can see right there how that's closing up, and now that's one of the pressure cookers, the steamers. There are 10 big pressure cookers in here in this part of the factory. You see that is now raised up and it is awaiting the arrival of the rice. Once the rice goes in there, it's about a 48-minute process to get the rice totally cooked. Here it goes in. You can see, making its way on the conveyor. The conveyor now is lowering it down, bringing the whole cart down to fit up under the steamer. It's going to push it inside, and now the cooker is going to come down over the 180 trays of rice. We're going to close it up, and there we go. The process of cooking rice has begun. Amazing, amazing process. Woo, is it hot up in here. Here is the rice that's just been cooked. It's made its way down the line. You can see that this machine then is automated, and what it's doing is putting a silica gel pack on top of each package. Each one of these packages before it's cooked have little holes in it to allow it to breathe. Now they have to remove the oxygen, and that's what that silica gel pack is for. Once the silica gel pack is put on top, then comes down this way, and another layer of film, depending on the brand, what it's being branded as, is going to be put on top of it right here. Next step in the process is going to be now to cool off all of this hot rice. The hot steamy rice needs to be cooled down and get ready, prepared for shipment. This is a cooling tunnel is what they call it here. This is where the rice is going to be cooled down. As the rice comes in and loaded on the trays in this cooling room, it's going to go up and down these different conveyors. You see, this side's going up, this side will come down, and they circulate the rice throughout this entire room for 50 minutes. 50 minutes to cool it all off. Totally automated, totally efficient, clean, beautiful process going on in here to make packed rice that eventually is going to make its way to Texas Japanese supermarkets all over. Once they're inside there for 50 minutes, all of the packed trays are coming out. They're then getting onto this conveyor right here. and they are making their way down the last part of the production process, which is the quality inspections. This scanning device is looking for anything that shouldn't necessarily be inside the rice. Anything that might have gotten in there, any contamination or anything else. And a secondary scan, again, looking for anything inside the packages or anything that shouldn't be inside of there, any contaminants of any other sort. Done, it is measured, it is confirmed, and you can see an okay on all of these. Getting out, and then it heads down the conveyor belt, down this way, and into the next step of the process. The last step in the process is they come down the conveyor, they enter this very cool spinning machine. What's happening here is this is a leak tester. This is making sure, one, that the product is properly sealed, that there's no leaks, that there's no problems with the film or any other sealing of the product, that is completely closed and safe to go ahead and ship out and get packaged up. As the product then comes through the leak test, as you can see, it is released. It is confirmed that it is good to go and is shot back onto this next conveyor. In the event that something did not pass the leak test, you will have an okay, which obviously most of them are, or you may, if you have a reject, it's gonna come down the reject, the NG aisle. Comes down the okay aisle and before it is brought here and it is weighed. And that is in limits of their specifications for the weight of the product before it keeps heading down the conveyor and into the next room. See, all of the rice that has been okay checked, weighed, confirmed that it's good to go comes down the process, but that's not the end of the confirmation on the quality control. Each one of these people here are now individually looking at each package, inspecting it, making sure there's nothing strange, nothing weird, before they go ahead and put it inside their cardboard boxes and prepare it for shipment in Japan or all over the world, and in this case, to Texas. By the way, too, if you're not familiar, packed rice is a great way for people, especially in the USA, where we don't all have rice cookers, we don't all have things in our house that Japanese people have. This is an easy way to buy Japanese rice, the best, delicious Japanese rice, put it into a microwave oven, and have perfect, beautiful rice in a great portion that's just enough for one person, or maybe for making onigiri and other types of Japanese snacks. A single portion like this is a fantastic way for you in America, in Texas, throughout all the Japanese stores to purchase rice and enjoy that beautiful, beautiful taste of Japanese rice that we all love. And by the way, there's tons of varieties, not just white rice, brown rice, genmai. There's all different types of varieties. There's ones with beans inside, a variety of different packed rice, not just white rice on its own. I can't wait to try some of this rice actually in person. It looks delicious. It smells delicious. We just came back from the factory tour, and look what we got. Packaged rice that was just made down in the factory. We just saw this come through the line, and they have prepared it for me to try. You know, if you're not used to Japanese rice, let me explain to you the beauty of Japanese rice. You see the stickiness of the rice? Japanese rice is sticky. It holds together. It's beautiful. It's what makes Japanese rice so special and very different than other rice from around the world. Itadakimasu. If you want a simple way to prepare Japanese rice at home yourself, if you're like me and you don't cook very much, you just want an easy way in 2 minutes or less to make beautiful sticky rice, this is the way to go. White rice from Japan is delicious on its own. Believe me, you can enjoy it just as it is. But if you want to add a little flavor to your rice, there's lots of different simple things you can do to make your rice even tastier. This is katsuo furikake. Katsuo is bonito. It's a fish. These are flakes, and what you can do is enjoy it in a way that looks like you're in a Japanese restaurant, you're in a Japanese home where somebody has made you the rice. You put it into a bowl like this, and then take your furikake like this, sprinkle it on top. You can use a spoon if you'd like to, but a little bit of furikake on top of the rice. And now what you have is even more of a complete meal. That is so the taste of Japan, from the rice to the furikake to everything. And what a simple way to have a quick meal that's healthy, that's good for you, with lots of different furikake toppings. You have so many different options to make rice one of the most interesting and great meals for your day as well. Guys, I cannot make anything. I'm the worst person in the kitchen. But with packs of rice like this, even me can look like a great chef. Watch. All you gotta do, you tear this open to the line. Japanese instructions are very clear and very simple, easy to understand. You come over to your microwave for 2 minutes. We're gonna put it inside there, and we are going to start. All right, our rice is cooked. Nice and hot and steamy and fresh. Look at that. And let's get ready to make some curry rice. Simple, curry rice. Even for people like me, use my rice spoon like this right here. We're gonna put the rice into a bowl so that we can get our curry in here as well. This is our pouches of curry like this that are, again, simple, easy to make, microwavable, quick and easy. You just simply open it up, tear it open like that, and we're just gonna pour that right on top. And look at that. In a couple of minutes, who looks like a pro at making curry rice? Look at that, how beautiful it is. This is a meal, again, for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, any time of the day. Itadakimashou. Oh. Oh. Curry rice power. Not all packaged rice is the same. There are a lot of different varieties, and not all of it has to be just plain white rice. Let me introduce you to genmai, which is brown rice. This is very, very healthy for you and very popular nowadays, not only in Texas, but all over the United States. That is a taste you won't get out of white rice. Slightly different. This is with different beans inside, with the genmai, with the brown rice. Now you have some added extra flavor and healthy food for you. Another thing you can do with rice, there's just so much you can do. It's like a palette that's open with just anything that you want to put on top of it and try you can have. There's endless options. Here's another great option for you. This is sesame and some salt. And you can put this on white rice, you can put it on the brown rice, you can put it on one of these mixtures. This one has oats inside, whole barley inside, all kinds of different things. But if you want to flavor it up a little bit more, add a little bit of something like this. Enjoy something with new flavor. You could change up the flavor every single day. You could change it up multiple times a day. It's easy, it's simple, it's fun, it's good for everybody in the family, and it's healthy too. Oh, just that is so good. If you want that taste of Japan while you're in Texas, here is one easy, simple, great way to do it. Are you a fan of sushi? I think most people are nowadays. Well, how about an easy way to make your own sushi at home? Hand rolls. Check this out. Pack of rice. You got seaweed. Lay out a piece of seaweed like that. Grab some rice. You can lay that out in the middle like this and kind of flatten it, smooth it out a little bit. You have fish at your Japanese supermarkets as well. You can buy pieces of salmon like this or other types of fish. You can lay that inside of the hand roll that you're making like that. Lay it out. Grab a little wasabi if you'd like as well. I'm a fan of wasabi, so I like to put that on there. Then take that hand roll and you can fold it in half like this. And then you can come up like this and you kind of make a little bit of your own hand roll. Mine was never that good looking, but good enough to eat. Shoyu, which is Japanese soy sauce, dip away, and at home, at home, in your own house, for a low cost, easy way to make your own sushi, little hand rolls like this as well. Your family will love it. The kids can enjoy it. Something for everybody to do. You can have it for lunch. You can have it for dinner any time of the day. And it is an amazing way to enjoy real Japanese-style food in your own home, right in the United States. Let me introduce you to another great way to enjoy your pack of rice. Here's an actually different, smaller pack of rice. This is the perfect size for what is now really popular in the United States, onigiri, or rice balls. I'm a fan of tuna and mayonnaise. Great way to do it. Japanese salt. Dig yourself out a little area right here inside the rice. Put in some of your favorite filling. It doesn't have to be tuna and mayonnaise. It could be really anything else, but this is something easy, something for us to make. There you go. Fill that up like that. Then you get a piece of saran wrap. Flip it right over, right onto the saran wrap. Then what you want to do, take a little bit of Japanese salt. Go ahead and put a little bit on top of the rice like that. And then using the saran wrap, you can wrap this up like this. And what you can do is make yourself a round Japanese onigiri rice ball, which I'm not very good at, I will admit, but this is one way to do it. I don't look as professional as the Japanese do doing it, but at the end of the day, you get a round, nice rice ball like that. Get your seaweed, lay out a nice sheet like that. Open up your rice, seaweed like that. There you go. If you're good, you can make it into a triangular shape like a regular rice bowl, or you can kind of just, well, ball it up a little bit like almost like a baseball shape, like this. Not the best looking rice ball in the world, but I bet you it's gonna be pretty darn good. If I can do it, anybody can do it. It's delicious. It's fun for kids to try and learn about making rice balls and Japanese food like this. And this is one of Japan's most popular, even in America now too, through anime and everything else, rice balls, onigiri, musubi. This is a terrific way to enjoy a pack of rice like this from Japan. Itadakimasu. That is so good. Tuna mayonnaise, rice, onigiri, rice ball. Rice. I am here now with Mr. Kanazawa, who's actually a local farmer, has a huge area where he is actually producing a lot of the rice that I tried today. Mr. Kanazawa, nice to meet you. はじめまして。よろしくお願いします。とっても美味しかったんですよね。さっき食べさせていただいたご飯。で、質問をずっと食べながら思ったんですが、そのパックライスのご飯と、普通の炊飯器でもう用のご飯っていうのはなんか違いがなんかあるんですか？
全く違いがなくて、
ない。
はい、同じ商品です。
日本になくても、日本に住んでなくても、炊飯器を持ってなくても、日本の美味しいご飯をどこでも、はい、テキサスでも食べられるということがポイントですよね。
まさにそうですね。私ら愛情を込めて作ったお米が世界各国で同じ品質で食べれるっていうのが一番の魅力の商品がパックご飯だと思ってます。
はじめまして。
よろしくお願いします。
日本国内でパックライスというものが随分進化されてきているものなのでしょうか。あとどういうふうに日本人にはもう食べられているのかということについてちょっと教えていただけますか。
非常に製造技術が良くなりまして、すごく美味しくなってます。
美味しかったですね。
で、非常に電子レンジ、お湯で温めて、手軽に食べられると、あと保存が非常に効くということ、これで非常に市場が伸びてます。備蓄、災害、防災意識がやっぱり高まってますんで、こういう時にいざという時に保存しといて、そういう場面で食べるということで、
困った時に、
そうです。そういうところで非常に伸びてます。
普通に毎日のご飯からそういう困った時の何かがあった時のものまでっていうこともあるんですよね。
そうですね。日常食べながら防災の役にも立つということ。
なるほど。本日はありがとうございました。
こちらこそありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
Today I've just shown you a few different ways to enjoy something as simple as Japan's packed rice available throughout Japanese supermarkets in the state of Texas. So many different ways. Be creative, think of different things, but appreciate how easy it is to enjoy a true taste of Japan right here at home in Texas. And I look forward to seeing you all real soon at a Japanese supermarket near you in the state of Texas. Thumbs up. Itadakimasu.